The only person you can change is you. Most relationships that encounter problems seem to focus on the "who is to blame" element. This is not only destructive but is also an action that usually leads to more problems than solutions. Have a look. Being the bigger person within the equation would allow the individual to take on the responsibility of acknowledging some change is needed, and that the change should ideally start with the individual itself. Being prepared to accept that some of the fault does indeed lie at the individual's feet is a step in the right direction. Taking the time and effort to explore the various reasons and actions that had a part in contributing to the current negativity of the relationship will help the individual realize that there is really no benefit in placing the blame on everyone and anyone else. Successful recovery of a damaged relationship will be off to a good start when each person involved is willing to change for the better. This should be the main focus of the exercise, as changing for the better will always be a more beneficial exercise that will eventually become so normal that the individual will no longer look upon such an exercise as something forced or unfair. The positive changes will also help the individual become a better person, thus making the overall situation more pleasant and easy to improve upon. It is also almost always easier to change oneself rather than trying to change the other party in the relationship. Changing oneself does not require the constant maneuvering of another person's physical and mental control. Concentrating on being a better person and a more loving and caring partner will also encourage the other party to respond in an equally positive manner, thus successfully allowing the relationship to improve for the better. Where to go for help? Marriage is hard work, and anyone who says otherwise is not really committed to making it for the long haul. Along with the hard work, there are also times of great joy and fulfillment, but when this is not forthcoming for quite a while, then it is time to seek some outside help. This help ideally should come in the form of marriage counseling. The following are some places that one should explore for the purpose of seeking outside help to try and save or create a better and stronger marriage relationship. Reading as much as possible on the subject would be helpful. When there are problems published that are similar to the ones the individual is going through, the general experience and outcome could be applied or at least tried. Sometimes it would be helpful to know that there are others that have gone through the same situation and that it is possible to overcome it successfully. Seeking counseling from a priest is also another option for those who are more religiously inclined. This is helpful only if both parties are open and willing to explore options that are closely linked to the religious angle or take on things. This is also a very helpful option if both parties are known to the priest taking on the counseling session, as it would give all concerned a better and clearer take on the whole situation. For some, joining a support group would be a more suitable match, as they would prefer to hear several different views on the matter, and also for its non-threatening and non-judgmental base. Being in a group will allow both parties to be able to hear several different types or suggestions and opinions that may prove to be helpful and practical. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for your support and for spending your valuable time with me. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on future content. Your feedback and engagement mean the world to me, and I can't wait to connect with you again in the next episode. Until then, take care, stay inspired, and keep shining. See you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in.